Hello and welcome to 4-Speed DIECAST, the dumbest damn diecast channel in all of YouTube. I am Max the Finger, and with me as always is Mary.
Sus my big finger, fucker.
Okay, fake Mary. And Muffy.
I believe he just told you to suck his
And of course
cock.
Frank.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what
And
he
of course
said.
we're coming to you live from the plastic cabinet of infinite loneliness, situated in my outhouse right next to the river douche canoe. And today we're going to be looking at some dragsters. We're going to do a little bit of dragging, okay?
How
Not like,
do you make it this time? You're terrible.
Oh, you
well,
really need to put
yeah,
on
I
the
do like
register letters this time. The
occasionally
black
to
ones
wear
just don't look good.
some red high heel stilettos.
Travesty.
But that's beside the point. We're going to talk about dragsters, drag racers today. We're going to look at some drag racers. But before we get into that, let's have a word from our resident comedian, Pinchy, the crustaceous comedian. Give it up for Pinchy. Oh, thanks, everybody. Thank you. Hey, Finger Boy, did you hear about the latest thing they found in the Epstein files? No, what was it? It was Barney! I don't get it. What's the joke? Barney! Okay, and he had crabs! You're fucking fired. Alright, well, we won't be seeing him again. I threw him into a pot of boiling water and left him screaming. Not really screaming like, ah, but like, you know, the sound they make when you throw them into the hot water. The lobsters, crabs, whatever the fuck he was. Anyway, he's gone for good. Let's look at some cars. All right, kids, this all came about because I found this in the collection of stuff from a couple of videos back, where I was going through shit and it's like, oh, I didn't know I had that. And this is another one. This is a Johnny Legends of the Quarter Mile. What do we say? Replicating the most famous drag racers of all time. Diecast metal body and chassis. Well, that's just friggin' wonderful. Yeah, you know what? I'm using the F word again all the time because fuck it. Because YouTube isn't like putting me out there and I'm not getting any views. And I've only got you guys that watch on a regular basis. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Maybe I should shout out some of my people. Blues Fan, how you doing? Bootleg Ramen Noodle. And, of course, T-Joe, over at T-Joe's Model Cars and More. Go check him out. And, all the other guys, Clarence, and you guys know who you are. You watch all the time and you send me stuff. And nobody really comments rudely, I must say. You're very well behaved for people that have been told you can comment rudely. So, thank you, I think. So anyway, let's get on with this. What do we say down here? Dino Don, which is the Maverick up here. Dino Don Nicholson earned his nickname in the 50s after being the first dragster staying focused to use a chassis dynamometer to fine-tune his vehicles for competition. That makes sense. Why didn't somebody do it sooner? I don't know. A master engine builder, Bill Grumpy Jenkins. Engines were key components in 5 NHRA Pro Stock Championships and 3 AHRA titles. You know, because you got the NHRA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, and the AHRA, which is assholes together unanimously. I don't know. I always thought it was one of those things where it was like a bunch of girls got together and gang banged a rock star or something. I don't know. Maybe it was racing. I don't know. So anyway, on with the stupid. Let's get this guy open and look at him. So, we got Grumpy and we got Dino Don. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Trust me. This is almost a damn whole minute to get this open because I'm trying not to fuck it up so much. So So anyway, there we are. Oh, we're falling out. We're having fallout. I know how that feels. Men, do you suffer from fallout? Okay, there we go. So we got Dino Don, and we got Bill the Grumpster, Grumpy, Jenkins. Let's look at Bill's first. What do we got? 327 cubic inches, 350 horsepower. What is this? Is this the 66? Look through the box. Does it even tell us? It doesn't tell us. This is like the 66 or 67 incarnation of Grumpy's toy, which was this little Chevy 2. Windows aren't in quite right there. Well, that's shitty. Anyway, it's Johnny's little Chevy 2 casting. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I'm getting Alzheimer's or what. Anyway, this would be is this an SS? I think it is. I think it is an SS. It is. There's the little badge. Yeah, little round badge right there. The SS badge. So this would be a Nova, a hardtop, and let's see what he's got under the hood here. Let's see if he really does have a 327 making 350 horsepower. Well, let's have a look. What do we got? Oh, well, we do have a proper air cleaner. You see that air cleaner with the little the horns that go out to each side? That would be a proper 327 high performance air cleaner for this era. So yeah, good stuff there. Very nice. Hood closes nice. Okay, that's good. We got a 4-speed? Hell yeah, because it's Grumpy Jenkins. What do we say on the side? National record holder, 65 in HARA, winner national. Jesus Christ, what? I watch other channels and people just talk so pretty. I talk real pretty. So yeah, 65 NHRA Winter Nationals stock eliminator. So I'm going to say this is the 66 car since he's got that painted on the side there. What do we say down there? I don't know. Let's see if we can get close and see. Oh, Doug's headers, of course. Yeah, an STP up there. Grumpy's toy. Very nice. This is actually quite nice, kids. Don't worry about 666. Don't worry. That referred to Nero, and it's not going to hurt you. So let's have a little look at the Don Nicholson Mr. Gasket Maverick. I think I had a Maverick on a couple of videos back, didn't I? The yellow one. I said I didn't have any more, but apparently I do. So here we go. Dino Don. Ooh. We're a little floppy there. Wow. Oh, are we gonna come off? Wow, kids, that's concerning. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to send this one down a Hot Wheels track, are we? That's a little package rub from being in the package too long. Take out your DIECAST, kids. Take it out and look at it and play with it and have fun with it. Just don't take it out in the middle of Walmart and play with it. And that's got nothing to do with DIECAST. I was trying to see if we had an engine call out up here anywhere, and I really don't see anything that says it. I'm pretty sure that this car, which would have been, I think he would have run this in 71. I'm pretty sure this had a Boss 429 in it, if I remember correct, but we're going to see what Johnny's put under here. Let's have a look. Here we go. There we go. Didn't have the safety latch open. Let's see what we got, kids. What? Really? 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 Really, Johnny? That's not a 429, is it, kids? That's not even a V8. That is representing a Ford Straight 6. So, not exactly a perfect replica, is it? Why, Johnny? Why? Why would you do this? All right, I understand it's a Maverick casting, and that's what the Maverick casting came with, was the little 6-cylinder. That's great. Did these all come with that same engine? Probably. I don't really know. Never had one before, but it's appropriate for that, okay? Right air cleaner. Yeah, it looks the part. I'm just saying, it's not like there's real engines in here, but you couldn't have at least stuck some kind of V8 in there. Just, you had to go with the obvious 6-cylinder engine. I like the car, Johnny. I like the paint job, but fuck the motor. How about that? You know what? It's got me so upset. I'm having a smoke. I gotta smoke. You know what? I'm upset. I gotta have a smoke, okay? Why? 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 You know what you could have done, Johnny? You could have took this engine right here. See this? It's supposed to be a small block Chevy, right? Okay. All right. You could have took that engine right there. You could have stuck it in this car and painted it blue and stuck a Ford air cleaner on it. There you go. Problem fucking solved. And then I wouldn't have to fucking be all upset and rant about this lame ass shit. Ah! First world problems, huh, kids? I'm bitching because there's not the right engine in this little Johnny Lightning car. And there's a war going on in the Middle East. I don't know if you heard about that or not. Barney the dinosaur, turns out he's actually like a Petasaurus Rex. And I got to put up with a French fuck.
Il faut se donc conquis.
People in Auschwitz didn't have it this bad. Oh, maybe I should cut that out. Will I? I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, first world problems. If you saw the last part, that meant I left it in.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, fuck that guy. And if not, then you won't know what I was talking about before. And maybe you'll never know. I don't know. Let's look at something else. Because remember I said don't be coughing and hacking during your video. Cut that shit out. So we're going to look at this Johnny. He's a Dodge from Johnny. It says all that over there. Blah, blah, blah. 1 of 2000. Prior to the 426 Hemi, there were two 426 cubic inch options for the 64 Dodge 330, 426 Wedge, and the race only 426 Max Wedge. Max Wedge had a cross ram, dual 4 barrels, and made 425 horsepower, 4,400 RPM. The thing is, when they say race only for the Max Wedge, they were running like 12-to-1 compression ratios. So yeah, you really had to have the good gas for that shit. But as a consequence, there are a few of these cars, the Max Wedge cars, left around in pretty good shape with low mileage because they were drag cars and they went a quarter mile at a time, very fast. I don't know what these things would run, probably high 13s, low 14s. They weren't that fast. The weird thing about the muscle car era, right, is like this car probably would have cost you $4,000 in 1964, okay, roughly, because you got the cheapest car, the Dodge 330 sedan, and you added in the 426 wedge. Let's go in a little closer. Get a little closer. And that was really the only equipment, you know. It's like if you ordered a max wedge car, a lot of times you could just get like little bitty thin van seats and whatnot, and no radio or heater. I'm sure this one doesn't have either one. But look at that. Look at that. Here we go, Johnny. You put a twin carbed engine in there, cross ram apparently, and it's orange. And actually, I think they would have been blue, but I won't even mention that right now because, you know, you do have a proper engine in there. Thank you for that. That was very nice. Hemi charger. What? Was that actually on the car? Okay, whatever. Headers by Doug and Automotive Research. This was the Dick Landy car, the Dandy Dick Landy. Dandy Dick. Which would get you in trouble now on social media if you said something like that to someone. Called them a Dandy Dick. Well, maybe you could just say that you're English and it means something else. But anyway. Do we have a 4-speed? Oh, I should have done this when before I went back out. Let's see if we got a 4-speed, because it's Dick Landy. He's going to have a 4-speed. Can we see? Can we see? Let's get the light. Let's get the big light. Is there anything down there? Yeah, there's something down there. I don't know what you would call that. It really doesn't look like a shifter. Looks like something like you would shove up your ass, but that's just me. Maybe it looks like a pile of red dog shit to you. I don't know. I swear to God, I'm going to start a business making floor shifters for little tiny cars and make millions. I've said that before. I've not done it. Because, as you know, my temperament is to be pessimistic and to procrastinate, and yeah, so... we got a M2 41 Willis Coupe, and we're going to call this drag racing because it's got NHRA right on the side there, and we're going to pull it out and look at it. I am not going to do that on camera. You see it's in the box. Next time you see it, it'll be out of the box. Watch. All right, kids, here we go. Fresh out of the box. Oh, Willis. And I think we had one on a couple of videos back. And I was saying, no, it's not Willys. It is Willis, in fact. Let's see what we got there. We got like a nitromethane guy thing. Okay. We got velocity stacks that are out of focus. It'd be really nice to have some focus. Yeah. Little Willis Coupe. Favorite of drag racers. Ooh, what is that? Can you see it? That doesn't feel right. There's some up there, too. Maybe that's just like leftover mold release agent or something. Speed for all! Speed for all! Speed for all! I don't do speed anymore. Or any less. God, that was terrible. Well, let's see what it says on the side here. Da 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 da. Ba ba ba. What's that say? I can't see what it says. Hang on. We're gonna go super close. Well, I think it's supposed to say championship, but it says drag racing, 70 years. I don't know when this came out. When did, there we go. It says it's all right on that side. When did this come out? A couple of years back, I know, because it's the NHRA stuff. So, I don't know what year NHRA was established. 49? 50? Something? Jesus, how long have I had this thing? I don't even know. It looks kind of like there's a, started to say maybe a little sparkle in the paint, but I don't think there is. I think it's just black. If I quit putting my fingerprints all over it, it'd be better. But there is quite a bit of like mold release agent or something on it. Some kind of gooey substance. I hope it's not something from the Epstein files. Oh! All in all, he looks pretty good. All jokes aside, let's see. Yeah, he's got a shifter in there. Can you see that shifter? You see it? Ooh, he's got a long one there. Dang, long and red. It's a red rocket, a red rocket. Okay, well, that's enough of that. Let's stick him over here, I guess. And we're going to look at one more, and then we're going to get out of here. Because you've already wasted enough time. And so have I. And it's going to be another M2. Again, one that I didn't know I had. Yeah. I don't know if I want to call this a drag car. It looks more like a really cheesy 60s street car, or maybe. Actually, with those kind of graphics, and it's got tubbed wheels, I'm sure, or a tubbed rear end. That's more like a mid to late 70s kind of thing. But, oh well, I've already put it on camera, so we're going to open it up. All right, there we go, kids. Maybe I shouldn't be so pessimistic. I don't know. But are we going to shut? Are we going to shut? Our hood does not shut. It doesn't seem. Let's try raising it. We'll look at the engine first. How about that? There we go. What do you got? Got a Hemi? Got a Hemi in there? Is it Hemi? Hang on. It says Hemi on top, I think. All right, let's go in. What do we say? We say Hemi? Do we say Hemi? We say Hemi. Are we Hemi? I don't know. You can't really tell. I don't know that looks like Hemi valve covers. That looks like wedge motor valve covers. They put a 446 back in it. That's what it is. See? They want everybody to think it's a Hemi, but the Hemi was blown up long ago and replaced with a 440. There we go. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. Well, let's have a look. Is it sparkly paint? It looks a little sparkly, but not a lot sparkly. How do we look? Yeah, we're a little sparkly. I like the wheels, even though I'm not a big fan of the tubbed wheels. It's got drag slicks, so okay, well, see, it's perfect for this video then. It's a drag car. Of course it is. Nothing on the back. Not even like a Roadrunner emblem or nothing like that. Of course, you got it on the side, so I guess the one on the back would be a little redundant. This one looks pretty good for an M2. It really does. The hood is now still kind of funky, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, this looks like a 70s kind of street machine, doesn't it? Don't we? Let's see. We got a 4-speeder. What do we? Oh yeah, there it is. There it is, right up on the floor. You know what it's doing? It's going just like that, just like that. There it is. Not much dash detail or instrument cluster detail, is there? Is that because we're a drag racer? I don't know, kids. I don't know. The paint's pretty nice. That could use a little adjustment. How's that one? That one's pretty good. I do like that the doors are relatively straight and even. And okay, well, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, well, it's got doors, and the paint matches up pretty well where it all comes together, because sometimes they don't. Yeah, not bad, not bad. But for him too, especially, if the hood would close right. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, baby. So there we go, kids. I noticed the light is going dead back there, so I guess we're done. When the garage light goes out, we are done. So you know what to do, kids. If you like it, take your thumb and shove it up Barney the Petasaurus's ass. He'll like it. Comment rudely if you please. Subscribe, sure, why not? And of course, if you didn't like it, take your thumb and smash with the like button! Ooh, that's going to be scratched. Bye!